Let us begin. I believe I already purchased the contract for the Overlord. We're going to do this in a way that's substantially different from last time insofar as we're going to bring tanks because I don't care if they get broken. They're just tanks anyway. So we're going to, 5 and 21 seems... Difference is only 200,000 C-bills. All right, we're going to do that. That's fine. Slowly but surely we will get there. Okay, Santa's sled is usually piloted by... Oh, that's right. We had a pilot die. Oh, no. Oh, drats. That's super suboptimal. Time for Tesseract to hit the field. Okay, we need to make certain changes. Like the pile driver is gonna come... No, not the pile driver. Pile driver's fine. Tyrannus. Is it the Tyrannus? What's the Tyrannus got? Yes, this thing is a pile of lances. We want the Tyrannus out of there. Specifically, we are gonna bring... What the heck? I feel like we're missing several people. What is going on? Did these mechs get destroyed and I just wasn't paying attention? And what happened to... Okay, so Greyhound is supposed to be here. She can have the Tyrannus because she has this skill, Precision Master, which we're after. These are vehicle-only slots, which we are going to fill with long toms because I despise... Okay, even though they have affinity for the carriers, we're bringing long toms for reasons. Okay. We are possibly mad about the last thing that happened. I think we might be mad. That might count. It feels like... Did everybody get switched around? No. Gunslinger, Emperor, Tyrannus. Yeah, that's fine. Pile driver. Okay, hold on, because he was in what would have been the archer, which would have been in here somewhere, but was instead piloting... What was it? It was... Oh, geez. Why can't I remember this? Oh, it was a catapult. He had a catapult full of lances. And it was pretty well shredded, I think, if I remember correctly. That's what happened there. Okay, so we're just going to put him in. And then the question becomes, what do we do from there? We need to give him something to pilot, for sure. And you know what we're going to do? We are going to take the pile driver away from Chum Bucket. We're going to put the Krabby Patty in and let this thing run roughshod all over our opposition. Desgra had the Tyrannus, the Marauder, the Roshnu. I think pile driver here. And then do we move to a guillotine? Or do we bring the gunslinger? I think we bring the gunslinger. How much Gauss ammo does it have? It has 16 turns worth of Gauss ammo. That's probably fine. It's probably fine. And then he can have the Emperor. Last time he had the catapult, but the catapult's gone now. And we broke it. So we can't bring it. But this is going to be where we're going this time. All right, let's deploy. Let's try not to get ourselves in as much trouble as we were in last time. It's just turning out to be quite expensive. Alrighty. Well, hopefully everyone has had a really good week thus far. We are going to do our best. Vertigo Hunter, hello. Homework is important. So I do recommend doing that. I am dodging my own homework at the moment, but it's just writing, I tell myself, so it'll be okay. Conveniently ignoring that it's a lot of writing that requires me to like cite sources and other things. But, you know, whatever, I'll get around to it someday. I forgot how much I disliked homework. It's really kind of a pain. But it is good to do it. Okay. Are the stars moving in the background? No, they're lagging. Let's give it a second to try and load all the assets. Kind of paid. I mean, getting paid is good. Hello, Church of the Evidence Fish. I do not actually know what the requirements are. So far, we have only been able to find it on 5 skull planets. But I think other than that, if it's a 5 skull planet, it should be in the shop. That's the only criterion I've found. Whoa. Holy cow. Usually these are urban. But apparently,
spot for an ambush. Be careful, Commander. You don't want to get caught in a crossfire.
Apparently we're not doing this in an urban setting, which is unusual, to say the least. I'm
barely scratched.
Would have expected buildings. All right, well, we don't have buildings to hide the long toms behind. So we're going to have to...
Heavy damage.
Oh, it's not that heavy. It was like 22 points. It's like a medium laser. Oh, geez. Well, we might be in line of sight of the Overlord right now, with no opportunities to, like, hide from it. This could be really ugly. What the heck? How is this not... Okay, you know what? That's fine. We're gonna give it a shot. We'll see what we can do. It's almost certainly going to involve hiding artillery behind rocks. Having this thing around to eat up missiles is actually proving to be pretty good. The Overlord is just chilling. Like right here. That's a problem. Jeez. These guys are...
Reporting minimal damage.
Oh, that's minimal damage, but someone was losing their mind over major damage. That is a lot of Gauss rifles and heavy somethings. Jeez. Oh yeah, totally normal stuff.
I'm losing armor.
Oh, that's fine.
Light damage. Holding firm.
That they've managed to burn through like 10% of the crab's armor already is kind of surprising. But also not great. I don't love it. I had definitely expected to be in an urban biome. Crab is doing work. Uh-oh. What is happening to my stream? Ah, that's not good.
My internals are taking a beating.
What was that?
Orders.
Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is try to maintain good evasion. 5 is gonna have to be good enough, I guess. It seems like... Oh, hey, look, there's the egg. Behemoth, pair of AC-10s, a Demolisher with a pair of Gauss rifles, Zeus, another Behemoth, Rifleman, and Orion, and just a pile of other stuff. All of it with surprisingly large amounts of evasion. We do get reasonably good numbers, however, on the Behemoth. It looks like one of them. There are many. The infantry support Behemoth, so we're probably going to take that shot.
Here we go.
We are probably going to try and abuse
I'm here.
lances in order to keep ourselves alive long enough to get this job done. All right. How did we get through to structure and not kill that with all of those shots? I guess we opened the side and then pummeled the front of it.
What's that?
Well, what can you do? 5 evasion.
Heading that way.
We're just gonna keep shooting this thing.
Lighting them up.
For real?
Something just went boom.
Are you kidding me? we managed to not destroy. What?
Orders?
Okay. I am a little skeptical almost that we managed not to kill this thing thus far. God, I don't want to be that close to each other. Okay, if we put sniping platforms up on the hill, we moved several of them in the wrong direction. Dang it. We'll be okay. We will manage to make this work. Would be really nice to shoot this thing right now, but alas, not gonna happen. Alright, what do we got for options? Meh. 84s and 56s. Okay, do we shoot an up-armored behemoth or the rifleman? Let's shoot the rifleman.
All weapons, go.
Or we could, largely fail to shoot the rifleman. Great.
Commander?
Okay. Definitely need to advance the crab.
Going full throttle.
And then we can turn off most of the stuff. Wow, just an ER medium laser overheats us. So does the streak. It turns out we are not firing with the crab. We're just gonna push done.
Standing by.
The crab has overheated itself through the liberal application of AMS fire, which is good. It's keeping the rest of the team alive. I think we have to take a turn off shooting with the pile driver as much as I don't want to.
Understood. Moving fast.
We started in a swamp, which is kind of not ideal. Yeah, there's no possible way to plan for this to take place. Like, good lord. But,
Ready for orders.
it is what it is. The Tyrannus has to close because medium lances have such low range. Oh, here we go.
Going full throttle.
We have the opportunity to finish the tank. Comedy option, we hit the turret both times and it survives again.
Firing on target.
It does not appear that that happened.
Hostile eliminated.
That was
Orders?
way too much work to... oh. Alright, well, the Emperor is stuck, and we have to jump.
Up high.
Hopefully nothing else is stuck. I didn't even think about that. What were we shooting at? I can't remember what we began shooting at. I don't think it was the behemoth, I think it was the rifleman, but the numbers are much better on the behemoth.
I'm receiving you.
Okay, what we need to do is get these long toms way the hell out of danger. They need to be far away and out of line of sight, if at all possible. And that's gonna be a pain. Okay. Shooting the behemoth, it is.
Acknowledged.
Primary target
Wow,
damage,
we
Commander.
missed pretty badly.
Good to go.
Oh well, what can you do?
Going turbo.
Nice. Alright, let's...
Here we go.
We are just, like, aiming to the left the whole time. Guys, what is windage?
Receiving you. Roger that.
Just need them to survive.
Acknowledged.
I don't actually know how many rounds. They have 15 rounds? That's it? I was kind of hoping for more,
On my way. Double time.
but I guess not.
Firing.
Jeez.
I'll break him in two.
Okay. 7 is usually turrets that are on the Overlord. Hopefully they can't see everything. That is one of these support lances that seems to have spawned over here. Probably. Possibly this guy. Or someone back over here. So them and the rifleman. We gotta kill that rifleman pretty quick. Because it's probably spotting everything we own for the Overlord. Well, hopefully it continues to shoot at stuff like the sled. It's more survivable than the long toms are.
Lucky bastard. That was a solid hit.
Well, fuck. That's pretty much what I was afraid of.
Is that all you got? Talk to me.
Definitely do not appreciate that.
Moving as fast as I can.
Okay, we're just gonna shoot this dude in the back because I'm mad at him.
Affirmative.
Really? Really? Miss at this range? Christ.
Standing by.
The Omega.
Let's move.
See, the problem is we still can't see the stupid Overlord, but it can definitely see us. I think the answer here is that we shoot the behemoth. Strange though it may seem.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Wow, we shot that rock a lot.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, I would like to melee this dude in the side. Because I feel like that would be bad for his health. Let's make sure we hit weapon.
On my way.
Oh, that's a leg.
Time. I think I hit something good. Neck warriors, show them what you've got.
Alright, rifleman down. It's a little unfortunate that they managed to get one of the long toms before we could hide them. This is why I wanted an urban biome to hide things behind buildings. But alas, here we are.
Huh?
Oh, is there a way for us to... Yes. Get line of sight on the behemoth.
Heading that way.
Because we've started work on the behemoth, we may as well finish work on the... Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. I gotta be honest with you, I don't really enjoy this mission when we're just out in an open field.
Lighting them up.
This is not at all what I was expecting.
Yep. Moving to full throttle.
Yeah, I think we have to... We've committed to shooting this thing in the face a lot. We're gonna have to
All weapons.
continue shooting it in the face. That is a lot of tank. We have burned through a lot of armor. Are you dead? No, your vehicle's just destroyed. Okay. At least we didn't lose the pilot. It's better than it could have been. I am still a little grumpy about it. By a little, I mean a lot.
Commander.
You have precise strike? You do have precise strike available right now. It's a Night Star. We're gonna have to kill that, like, real quick. That thing's gotta go.
On it.
We will probably try to use the Terranist to kill the Night Star here in a moment. For now, let's continue shooting the behemoth.
Roger that.
Wow, they are just reserving through everything.
Standing by.
The Emperor... Only 2 evasion. Ooh, that's rough.
Confirmed. Firing. Full complement on enemy.
Okay.
Let's
That
get this
thing
done.
is gone.
Target eliminated.
Wow.
Standing by.
So, wait, hold on. Who are we right now? We're this one?
Ready for orders.
He can side slip, huh?
I'm here.
I need you to spotter him. And then sprint, basically, in this direction. And we're going to hope that's good enough. And then we're going to see who we can shoot. I really wish that we could shoot the ground, because that seems like the thing we really ought to be able to do in this situation, but using any other abilities, including stuff like spotter, makes you unable to shoot the ground. Which is kind of strange, at least in my opinion. I don't think we're going to shoot this turn.
Good to go.
Not a good enough target. Let's try not to get
Sprinting.
overly... Maybe I should have side-slipped. It's possible. Possible I should have side-slipped there. Problem is we don't have good numbers on anyone. Possibly the Orion. But also I just don't want to... Oh, wait. we can attack the ground. Like right about here.
Got it.
Which
Whoa!
should be
Easy on the armor, buddy.
right into the Overlord.
Aye, aye.
Okay, and now he can sideslip way over into space and be out of line of sight, hopefully.
Moving to position.
Oh, he's been sensor locked, hasn't he? I think that's what those arrows are. I think he's been sensor locked. Still wish that I could attack the ground. Alright, let's... You know what? I'm not going to take the shot this turn. That's fine. I agree with you, Rogue Heart. Sensor scan feels like it should be a free... And, like, shooting the ground feels like it should be... If you can use the shoot action,
What's up, boss?
you can shoot the ground. You know, there's no reason that you can aim at a vehicle and not at the ground underneath it, you know? Just doesn't make any sense. And that's what I demand in my game about giant combat robots marching through space, firing lasers at one another, is that everything make as much sense as possible. Do I actually have better numbers? No, I don't. I have better numbers on the Orion. I suspect it's just a limitation with the way that the game works, but what can you do? Yeah, I don't think you can miss when you're shooting at the ground. It's just a matter of how far do you scatter. Like, how far from where you intended to hit the ground do you hit the ground? At least I hope that's the case. There may be some weapons where you can just outright miss. Okay, yeah, that thing, that's gotta go. And we're gonna try to cheese the crap out of that thing. We'll see if it works. If it does, I'm gonna chuckle heartily to myself. At least the normal pilots are terrible. Because the artillery, the turrets that live on the Overlord are just like cracked. They're super good shots. Alright, what was that just acted?
Regret that.
I'm under heavy fire here.
Some kind of
Lots of
Sirocco's.
armor.
Oh,
I can't take much more of this.
this one. It's a fire support demolisher with arrows. Okay, the crab was definitely worth bringing. So many of them.
There goes the paint job.
I don't know why it would be spec'd for capital ship distances. It's a dropship. It's supposed to land on the ground. Places where capital ships explicitly are not. And I guess, like, if you're trying to defend yourself from a capital ship in orbit, I would not depend on an Overlord to do that. That feels like asking a lot of an Overlord. Even if killing an Overlord is asking a lot of us. All that noise and 12 damage is what it did. Huh.
I hate these guys.
I feel like we did this mission in our first... Yeah, see, there's the turrets.
Don't you know who I am?
In our first career, and it was totally doable. And I don't know what has happened since then. Maybe it was a Union and not an Overlord. That would be a possibility.
Well, so much for that.
For real?
I'm not liking this.
This is really not good.
Hey, don't you know who I am?
We just put this thing back together.
I'm not liking.
Better me than Lady Arana.
Oh, they don't like me at all.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander. My armor's getting stripped off.
Friendly.
Wow. Okay, well, Overlord strong. Panicking? But why? Why?
My armor's melting off.
Oh, you're fine. You have lots of it.
You've got my attention.
Why are you panicked? That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Oh, hey, look, we can get line of sight on all those guys. Or we can come over here and get line of sight on the egg. Hello, egg. So many turrets. Zeus. Okay, so the Night Star we're going to try to cheese. I am not 100% sure if we're putting that back together or not. I would be very sad to lose the tech that was inside that, but, you know, if it happens, I suppose. What are our numbers on the turrets? Terrible. They are terrible on the turrets. Why are they so bad? Oh, they're slightly better on the belt turrets. It's probably a difference in height. Yeah, it's basically height and size delta. Okay. It is possible to do so, I believe. Whether it's worth it from a financial standpoint is another question altogether. Do we shoot the Zeus first? I feel like we shoot the Zeus first. Or not, or we fail miserably to shoot the Zeus. So many of these dumb things.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Yeah, see, that's fine. All right. How do we make this work in this environment? And also, at what point in time does it become worth it for us to withdraw?
Losing lots of armor.
If it becomes worth it at any point. It might.
I hate these guys.
See, missing. I like when they miss. That's good.
Aye, aye.
So many options for shooting stuff with... Look, we get like a nice rainbow colored swath of potential shots. It's like a prism.
Understood. Moving fast.
Oh, where's the Zeus? We actually have worse numbers on the Zeus than we do on the Orion. Can't see the Demolisher, it turns out. And it's almost impossible to selectively target those turrets. You have to tab through the targets in order to see them. 22s, huh? Or just 56 on the Overlord itself. So that's one of the sniper artillery turrets. That must be the other one. Are we back in a circle already? Wow. Okay. Somehow I expected that we would be able to see more than that. 25s seem like the most we're gonna get. Let's take this shot with the understanding that if we miss, it probably hits. Hold on. Is that not a turret that I can see? How the... Alright, fine.
Firing.
Does not look like we hit the top turret very much at all. But we did manage to hit the Overlord. Comedy option, we run the crab up and melee the Overlord.
Reporting light damage.
Confirmed.
Okay, the water spout. Yeah, we want to keep heading up.
10-4.
We would like to be at higher elevation than the adversary when it comes time to shoot them. Shooting this thing in the side feels... We're shooting it in the right-hand side. Feels actually pretty desirable.
I'm on him.
I would like for that thing to disappear.
Good to go.
Okay, here's what we're gonna try to do. Oof. I don't want to get meleeed by the Orion. That would be really, really unfortunate. We could try to kill the Orion before
Receiving you.
we go anywhere. I doubt this is gonna kill the Orion, but it's not gonna help the Orion any.
Firing.
Oh, the Night Star's moving. Yeah, we need that thing to go away. Actually,
Waiting for orders.
now that it's moved, I can come way up here, far away from the Orion, and do exactly what I was going to do in the first place anyway.
Understood. Moving fast.
Which is precise strike, aim for the head, and hope that one of the large lances just straight up chews the head off of this thing.
All weapons go.
No? Didn't get there? It looks like we didn't get there. We only got it with one of the small or medium lances, not with the large one. Drats. Maybe we need something that has more large lances on it. I don't think this is actually a good strategy, by the way. Counting on headshots. Oh, they're through the structure on the Omega
Armor
already.
breach. Internal damage.
That's not
I'm under
good.
heavy fire.
Lances are from the Sanctuary, which is something introduced by BTA a few patches ago. They're effectively...
Standing by.
do you know what tandem charge missiles are for SRMs when you're in standard? How is this going to overheat me this badly? I'm not shooting at all.
Locked on for physical attack. I'm taking heat damage. Gotta shut down. Can't vent enough heat.
What? Okay, well, that's not good. Somehow the crab overheated just by running. That seems less than ideal. Tandem charge was a kind of ammunition that you could run for specifically SRMs in tabletop. And tandem charge warheads always did 1 point of damage to structure whenever they hit. The idea being that they were specially built to do damage like that. So, you know, the primary charge would hit, deal damage to armor, and then you would take 1 point of structure damage. They were awful for critting stuff out of machines. They're just incredibly unfun to play against. Lances are very similar in that they do a set amount of damage to armor and then structure, usually like a 60-40 split. So you'll do, you know, 30 damage to armor and then 20 damage to structure with a large lance. So you're doing 50 damage. It's just split in between the actual armor and then the structure underneath it. So in Battletech, they've managed, in here, BTA, they've managed to help address any of the problems that this might create by making them really bad at causing crit damage. So you are very, very unlikely to like break a weapon or anything with them.
All weapons are go. It's go time.
On the other hand,
Target neutralized.
if you simply do enough structure damage to destroy the part, like the you know, either destroy the entire head, it doesn't matter whether you crit the cockpit or not. So large lances are actually powerful enough to kill turrets in a single turn, standard turrets, not Overlord turrets, and take the head off of anything.
Waiting for orders.
So they are quite useful in some instances. We are just going to select Overlord and push button. I don't think... Honestly, I'm not sure the long toms were the right thing to bring. The long toms just
Commander?
don't do a tremendous amount of damage. Which sounds like a very silly thing to say, considering that they're long toms.
Let's go!
They should be doing just astonishing amounts of damage, right? The problem is, everything has so much damn armor.
Here we go.
Yes, Commander.
I just need to be out of line of sight, please.
Roger that.
I don't need anybody. Here, we're gonna hit defensive formation. Try to stay alive. Do I want to shoot the Demolisher? All we have is high explosive ammo. Actually, you know what? The artillery appears to be putting in some work on the turrets on the Overlord. I guess maybe I'm a little more satisfied with that than I thought I was.
Taking the shot. For House Arano.
Ooh, it's panicking.
Reporting heavy damage.
Not that panicking is really going to make a huge difference, I expect. Uh-oh.
Losing armor.
Unsteadied. That's a problem. I'm surprised they're not shooting at the crab.
Can't take much more of this.
I would really rather not lose the pile driver right now.
My armor's in bad shape.
Better than some other people. Ah, shoot. Alright, that's gonna knock it over.
My armor's melting off.
And once you get knocked over, we have major problems. Oh.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Well, once you get knocked over, usually you have major problems. Like, I guess a bunch of those turrets can't see anything? I fully expected the the pile driver to just get totally destroyed. Now, obviously, they've still got plenty of units that are going to go before we have the opportunity to stand up in phase 1. But hopefully we'll make it. What do we really need to explode? Oh, this thing. Fire support demolisher? Yeah, we kind of need that to go away.
Confirmed.
I should probably... Actually, the left side is probably better than the right side at this point, honestly. If we just hit precise strike on you, that'd be fine.
Triggering an alpha strike.
That's a lot of adversaries. What do we even have over here? Rifle carriers, Demolisher G, an Alicorn Mark 6. What the hell's on that? It's just Gauss rifles. A Devastator. That's just like a Demolisher plus plus. Could you not?
Damn it. I got an armor breach.
Unknown 95-ton vehicle. How much is the Alicorn? 95 tons. That's probably an Alicorn back here. Oh, see, that's what I expected, was shooting the crab,
Heavy damage.
because the crab is shut down.
Barely hit, Commander.
Well, thankfully the crab doesn't seem to take stability damage while it's shut down, so that's cool. All right.
Minimal damage on that hit.
We should, in just a moment, get our turn back, and we're actually going to take an ad break so that I can keep the pre-roll advertisements off, because I despise them. If the adversary can ever figure their business out. Oh, it's this guy, a charger, huh? Oops, that's a problem.
Critical hit. Bad one, I think.
Okay, that should be the end of the
I'm
dreaded
here.
ad break. Whoa, center torso that's open. Oh, well, that's highly unfortunate. Jeez. We need a vigilance real fast. Now we can run. And we're gonna do our best to not get shot in the chest. And these guys are all going to be a problem as far as that's concerned. Stalker is a pain. The Demolisher needs to go. Man, everything has got to go. I don't want to lose the Omega to getting just like overly crit though. That would be a very sad, sad time. No. Alright, 3 evasions, like, basically the best we're going to manage. We're going to try to ensure that we can get some meaningful work done with the weapons on here without also potentially dying,
Acknowledged.
even though it's a real risk.
Got past the armor.
Okay, that's good. That's a good start. He appears to be mad.
Orders?
Okay.
Affirmative.
Get up on top of the hill. Can we choose oh, we can't choose locations with him. We really ought to be able to do that. Oh, man. 96s and 84s, huh? Or 99s and 79s. Doesn't make a tremendous amount of sense. Alright, let's shoot the charger, I guess.
Firing.
No, you put the lasers right on the guy, not on the rocks. On the guy. Okay, shots on the sled, not the worst. Yeah, what I should have paid attention to is the damage reduction numbers, which I didn't even think about
Orders?
until just now. Alright, we're gonna try this again.
Firing all weapons.
Get him in the head? No.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
For real?
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Yeah, well, maybe if you hadn't overheated and shut down, you'd be in better position.
Good to go.
Jeez. Who told you to do that? Oh, wait. Oh, that'd be me. Yep, that overheats us.
Target confirmed.
Statistically, that felt unlikely. Oh, that's all these things. See, nobody's shooting at the Terranus.
Slight
Why
damage.
not?
Holding firm. Yes, Commander.
Oh, hold on.
Ready for orders.
Step 1. Oh my god, that's all he gets to do is restart? And he has to stand there for another turn? And he has heat already? How the hell does he have residual heat after shutting down? What is happening? The crab is getting screwed. Alright, fine. I'm a little grumpy about that.
Reporting internal damage.
Yeah, we know.
Waiting for orders.
Precision strike. I mean, what was our chance to hit the Overlord in the first place? Just regular type. 84%, huh? Okay. Things that we could do include shooting these guys with... I think the answer is just continue to shoot the Overlord. Like, I think that's the best answer in almost all situations because there's so much to hit. Oh, Precise Strike drops the initiative. I forgot about that.
Not much armor left in that location.
Okay, hold on. We gotta go check the crab. I think that might have been the problem. We set one of those to overload, and I think it just ran wild. Because there
Waiting for
are
orders.
so many things. We can make the pile driver faster, which I think we're gonna do. And then we're gonna attack this this Overlord.
Firing on target.
What? That felt more effective somehow than it should have been.
Commander?
But also we can successfully establish that yes, this is the correct stuff to shoot. Okay, what I really want... Yes, there we go. I want to delay the sniper artillery.
Engaging.
Now, see, when I do that, I don't know if it damages everything around it or not.
Armor holding.
Oh, that's good.
Receiving you. Regained footing. I'm good to go.
All right. Well, that's good. And you're extra fast for a turn. So let's take advantage of that and see if we can't try to destroy this. Possibly the Orion?
Let's move.
Precise Strike gives us semi-reasonable numbers on the Orion.
Firing.
Okay, it's done.
Tango down.
Follow my lead.
Not ideal. Double not ideal.
Internal damage. You're gonna regret that.
Yikes.
Reporting serious armor loss.
Ah, you're fine. See, that I don't mind. Shots into the side of the Omega, totally okay. Yeah, we need to not lose a leg
Taking component damage.
on the Goliath. Again, that's fine as long as they
I'm
don't
under
hit the
heavy fire
center
here.
torso. Yeah, everyone is. I'm astonished that they're not shooting the crab more. It has no evasion. Like 0. Well, that was
Shot went
rude.
internal.
Losing lots of armor.
Okay. So it's a left leg that we have problems with. So if we put our right side towards the adversary,
Copy that.
we should hopefully be able to minimize the amount of garbage that they are able to do to us. Let's just try to kill this Gauss Demolisher. Actually, hold on. That's not what I wanted at all. What's this fire support Demolisher look like? Yeah.
For House Arano.
Oh, thank goodness.
Battle mech down.
Good deal. That's a couple of arrow fours. Yeah, arrow fours that we don't have to deal with anymore. The only problem we have now is that the Goliath is getting pretty close to the Overlord. And it is possible that the long toms are going to start to clip the Goliath, which we would really rather not have be the case.
Standing by.
Only 23 armor left on that torso section.
Roger.
So we're going to turn and face the other way and see if we can't... Oh, wow, look at that heat load. Oh, because we lost that exchanger. Hey, that's a problem. What generates loads of heat? Clan PPCs do. They generate lots and lots of heat.
Okay, I'm on it.
We just miss the turret, like, completely. And just end up shooting the Overlord itself. I know that's, like, the ultimate goal is to kill the Overlord, but we need those turrets to go away. Yeah, rear
Damage
arc,
minimal.
not ideal. That's not great. All right. Where? Who is thinking? Oh, it might have... It's the Demolisher. I'm relatively grateful that it managed to make a terrible decision. I would really like to get the crab to act so that we can run the crab over and like smash a demolisher. Oh, or get the stalker. Because the stalker is now in range of the crab, I imagine. Man, something over there has got a lot of guns. Oh, we should know what all that is. I think we've seen it all, haven't we? What the? That must be an Ontos. Yep, that was an Ontos. There's very few things that can fire that many medium lasers.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Well, conveniently, we can just run up and smash this thing in the side with the crab. And this will do... What a camera angle. Love it.
No retreat. Critical hit, Commander.
This is... I mean, I guess we got a leg. I think we just spent the whole time looking like right there. Okay, so he's missing the vast majority of the left-hand side of his mech, and he's down on the ground with pilot injuries. So, crab doing work. We like that. Oh, dang it.
I'm losing weapon systems.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
fine, I guess. This is fine. What is that? That's the Charger. It's still the Charger. That's the Night Star, huh? Maybe I should
right,
stop trying to
let's move.
cheese the Night Star to death. And... Oh, it's the heavy rifle carrier. That's what keeps shooting all those things.
Here we go.
Those are easy to kill, and I should have been shooting that for a minute now. Like, another stiff breeze and that thing is gonna die. I did not think that through clearly at all.
Oh, they don't like me at all.
Yeah, generally
What
speaking,
major armor loss?
no.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Where's the Night Star? It's right there. Dear the Night Star, I really, really need you. Ugh, I don't have precision strike. I actually have better numbers on the Demolisher.
Got it.
I think we're going to take the shots on the Demolisher. Because I would really like for the Demolisher to explode.
Targeting for an alpha strike. Hit him hard.
Lances are also
Target
very good
neutralized.
at hunting tanks. So, lance heavy mechs like the Tyrannus are kind of a menace to very specific things. Hopefully next turn we'll have precision strike back and we can try to head cap the Night Star again. It's gonna work one of these times. Statistically, I'm gonna get there.
Lucky bastard. That was a solid hit.
Ah, you're fine. It's a Sheltron.
Ready for orders.
Okay, and the Emperor, you know what? First
Hell
step,
yes.
defensive formation. Let's give everybody damage reduction. We like that. Let's reduce everyone's damage.
Aye, aye.
Up here, can you see the heavy rifle carrier? He can indeed.
Locked on. Oh, it's on now.
I should have done that so long ago.
Hostile eliminated.
Oh, we can salvage that thing. Great. So much of this has been like completely unsalvageable. But I can have a periphery tech rifle carrier if I'd like. Is that the Devastator? It sure is the Devastator. We are gonna try to use the crab to step on one of those things this next round.
I'm here.
Ooh. They can actually... Look, I think we still have to shoot the Overlord. I think that's the answer here. Shoot the Overlord.
Target locked.
Because we need all of the turrets on the Overlord to explode.
Good to go.
And we need them to do it, preferably quite some time ago.
Right, Commander.
Okay, we're showing structural damage to stuff. Okay, there we go.
Waiting
That's
for orders.
promising. Turrets are
Roger that.
in trouble. Okay,
Reporting major armor loss.
did we get... Okay, pilot incapacitated. I like that. That sounds good. Several of the turrets appear to have gone away, and almost all of them are out of armor. So if we
Orders?
don't get totally demolished here in the very near future, we might manage to do this without, like, huge losses. Having said that, of course, I have ruined everything, and it will all now fall apart. I don't know why I said anything. I should have just kept my mouth shut. What's that? That's the Shiltron. Devastator and an Alicorn. Oh, that Stalker's just chilling there.
Full speed. No target.
Why exactly is it that your 2 hit is so bad? Gunnery, range move. Huh. I would have expected those numbers to be much better, given the situation. Oh well. Nice.
I'll break them in two.
Well, suboptimal. I'm not even sure how to feel about that.
That shot went internal.
Well, I don't like you panicking. That's not good. As long as they're not
I
hitting
hate these guys.
center torso, we are largely okay.
God, that shot went internal.
You're fine. Still fine. Omega beefy. Very beefy. I just need...
minor damage.
Talk to me.
Okay. We just need to not
Aye, aye.
explode too badly.
Aye, aye.
Hey,
More
we
house
completed an
Toronto.
objective. Look at us.
What a waste.
Completing objectives, even. Every time we blow one of them up, there are fewer of them to shoot at us. The ultimate goal here would be for us to destroy all of the turrets on the Overlord, mop everybody up, and then we just take on the Overlord as is necessary.
Internal structure damage.
Yeah, you're probably okay. Everybody's a little beat right now, friend. Who's left? The Charger, huh?
Enemy flanking. I
Okay.
lost a weapon.
I would love to
Punching
see
out.
what you bailed. Wow. That's ridiculous. Can't believe that.
I'm losing armor.
Pretty grumpy. Pretty grumpy about that.
Orders?
Like, for real, was that truly necessary? Step 1, defensive formation.
Oh, it's on now.
Step 2, kick this thing. It does 195 damage, huh? So let's be in a side arc. Oh, I can charge it or kick it.
Confirmed.
We're kicking it.
Engaging. Let's
Love
go.
it.
Target neutralized. Hit him hard.
Oh. Should probably have turned the missiles off. Oh well. Wow, that's salvageable after that? For real? Okay. Need to explode turrets. I can't believe the pilot in the Omega bailed out.
Internal structure damage.
Of all things.
Yes, Commander.
Like, for real? That thing is such a monster of a machine.
Double
Why?
time. Let's go.
I don't get it. Anyway. It's fine. This is fine. What's the Alicorn got for armor? More than the Demolisher has. I keep trying to cheese this Night Star to death and it just isn't working. I should probably do something else. Can you... Whoops. No. You cannot choose targets with precise strike either. Damn.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Oh man. I just realized that, oh, that's going to fall over. We're about to lose the pile driver.
Receiving you.
Very, very unfortunate. Okay, precise strike. Shoot this thing in the dome, please. There we go.
One less target.
Alright, now we can salvage a Night Star out of this. To replace, I don't know, something that's being destroyed.
We're getting our asses handed to us.
Yeah. That's about what I expected to have happen. Once that thing was on the ground with an engine crit, it was not coming back up. That's just the way that works. Okay. We need to... Here, let's try to take out this demolisher. Why not?
Locking off with all weapons.
Hey, look at that.
Warriors, show them what you got.
That was pretty solid, and now it's
I'm receiving you.
Long Tom time. Hello, Long Toms.
Copy that. Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
That was... a lot, it looked like. Oh, yeah.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative. Come on, Net Warriors! It's go time!
Oh, it only has 4 turrets left.
Standing by. Oh, it's on now.
Losing armor.
Sorry about that.
Follow my lead.
Ah, shoot. It still has 2 turrets remaining. Apparently that one. And one more. Oh, well, that's super convenient that they missed the melee. Getting meleeed is just like a recipe for disaster.
Barely hit, Commander.
How is it that you still have just this top turret and the top energy turret? Come on, everything should be gone by now, please.
You've got my attention.
Well, we can't go very far.
Copy that.
So I guess one of the things that we can do is get revenge.
I'll break them in 2. That's one less hostile on the field.
Okay. Alright, the Overlord has a single turret that is pointing in the wrong direction. Now we just have to... Are you DFAing me? For real? He just knocked himself over to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. This is insane. Just their willingness to throw DFAs at us right now is... I don't know how to feel about this. Well, that's the Ontos. We should probably do something about that. And like its whole existing thing that it's currently doing. Because that's a lot of damage. Oh, and this thing's a lot of damage too. And it hasn't gone yet. Neither has the Alicorn. Alright, well that thing's done. Once again, I forgot to turn the missiles off. Oops. Doesn't matter. Still not salvageable. What's left? Okay, we're in trouble. Oh, dang it.
Waiting for orders.
We have to jump to get anywhere good. Okay, what do we have here? That's 3 evasion, that's 2 evasion. But that gives us 88s on everything. '84s on everything. Okay, we are going to try to deal with this charger.
Confirmed.
Might have to overheat a little bit to do this. What's yours? Engine. You have an XL engine, huh? Just like a straight up regular XL engine? What's this? This is your right torso, huh?
Affirmative. Over the red line. Heat damage.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll be okay. Not ideal.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Standing by.
Need you to stand up.
Regain stability, Commander.
Good, good, good. Is there a way to get 5 evasion and shoot this guy? I don't think we can. I think we can only get 4 and shoot this guy.
Roger that. Full speed.
But we are absolutely going to point directly at that and destroy his engine. That's what you get for
Target eliminated.
trying to DFA us. Rude. Extremely rude.
Orders.
Get you to stand up. Somebody else is laying on the ground, if I recall correctly.
Back in action.
We would like... Okay, but there's also these guys down here. It's an Alicorn, a damaged Ontos, and then the actual, target of the mission, the Overlord. Okay. Probably shouldn't still just be showing my left leg to the adversary, but what can you do?
All weapons. Go.
Explode? What?
Critical hit.
How is that thing alive? The how is not very.
Standing by.
It's not very alive. Okay. So we've got you guys who are all just chilling here. I actually have terrible numbers on the catapult somehow, and it is very loud when I try to shoot it. That's very strange. We're going to aim for the Thunderbolt.
10-4. Internal structure damage.
Losing armor.
Yes, the Tyrannus and the Emperor are too
Commander?
close to totally escape that. And you know what? That sucks, but
Roger that. Critical
we've
hit.
got some
Internal
work to do.
structure damage.
Orders.
We have some work to do. See, you guys are getting like tickled by this. They are having a bad day.
Target neutralized.
Losing lots of armor.
Oh, I may have knocked Greyhound back over. Oops.
Arano.
Oh, I destroyed a leg? Oh my gosh, I destroyed the leg with my own artillery.
Orders.
Something, my own petard. If only I could have known that this was going to be a problem.
Copy that. I'll break them in two.
Okay, Crab should be able to kill the alicorn.
Waste.
And then hopefully what we can do is get everybody scooched back far enough that we can... Yeah.
I've lost a weapon.
Jeez. Goliath is very close to dying.
Good to go.
Yep.
If that charger doesn't go down now in some incredibly impressive fashion, it is going to have the opportunity to kill the Goliath.
Double time. Let's go.
I hope this is enough damage to really make this thing hurt.
Oh, hell yes. It's on now.
Of course, that arm had no weapons in it. Ah,
God, that shot went critical.
so close. Good lord.
Receiving you.
Okay, I need you to come kill the alicorn, like, so bad. Kill the alicorn so much. Okay, wait, no. Streaks are fine, turn the APMs off. A couple of lasers, for good measure. Whoa.
That
Sup-
is something good.
Surprisingly enough, the alicorn survived? This thing has so much armor. Holy cow. We needed to kick it from the back if we were going to have the opportunity to kill it in a turn, it turns out.
Commander.
Okay, so we are up here. And the adversary is down this way. That's actually
way.
convenient for
Double
us. We'll shoot him in the back and maybe not overheat that much. Maybe just this much is enough overheating.
Target locked on enemy's rear. Give him everything you've got.
Okay, that's a bunch of his weapons
Solid
gone.
connection on that one.
And
Starting
he's
to
bleeding
cook.
out. What does he have left? Oh, the AC-20 isn't destroyed? I thought it was destroyed. Alright, well,
Yes, Commander.
doesn't matter.
Regained stance, Commander.
Okay, so we can't actually... Oh, we can't move at all with this? Oh boy. Well,
Firing a full salvo.
it's not ideal
Yes, Commander.
by any means. However,
Mech warriors. Show 'em
that
what
guy's
you got.
done. Okay, that leaves only the catapult and the alicorn, and I'm not going to long tom the
Waiting for
alicorn while it's standing right next to the crab. I don't understand why our numbers to hit the catapult are so bad.
Got it. That's a critical hit. I'm under
Yes,
heavy
this
fire.
is BTA
I'm under
3062.
heavy fire.
You're probably fine, I say as I clip my own team with friendly fire again. Oh my gosh, only 6 structure left in that leg.
Standing by.
I really need this guy to explode though.
Locking on target.
Target destroyed.
As long
Tango
as
down.
we don't break the leg on the
take much more of this.
gunslinger. Okay, so there is one adversary left. Please, please, please do not murder the Goliath. I beg of you. Holy crap. Oh,
It's go time.
no, that's the Goliath. Shit.
Commander.
Great. Well, that's not what I wanted to have happen.
Acknowledged.
Receiving you.
Oh, there's like a ledge in the way we have to jump. And then I guess shoot the alicorn.
Engaging target.
Yes, Commander.
Come on over here and kick the thing again.
Move order received. Targeting. Hot damn. Let's do this.
Okay,
One less target.
so
Hell yes. Hostile eliminated.
we've reached the point where this becomes
Confirmed.
just incredibly boring. And that's very unfortunate.
I got you.
Because now we just have to do a tremendous amount of damage to this thing.
Here we go.
I mean, I guess there is one turret over there that we need to kill. Which,
Waiting for orders.
you know, we're going to try to kill. And we'll almost certainly succeed here in about 3 seconds.
Good to go.
Okay, so there are no adversaries left who can
Commander?
actually shoot at us. However,
Affirmative.
we still have to grind through all of this garbage.
Roger.
So, with the few units that we have remaining, this is one of the reasons why I really did not want the Goliath to go down, because we needed the weapons that were on the Goliath to make this not
Orders?
just the worst thing of all time.
Roger.
Which portion of this thing has taken the most damage? Okay, what constitutes the left side of it? This is the left side. So ideally, we would be over here shooting into it. That's probably not going to happen.
Locked on target.
And this is going to take a minute.
Receiving you.
So my apologies if this is like just the most boring thing you've ever seen in your life.
Reduced mobility. My mech is limping.
Yeah, we know. We're aware.
Yep.
The comedy option here, or perhaps, I don't know if it's necessarily the comedy option per se.
Firing.
The thing that is probably going to do the most damage from this point out is the crab. Assuming that we can melee this thing. Because if we can melee it,
I copy.
the crab is going to do some pretty sizable amounts of damage.
Engaging.
I'm receiving you.
And so now the thing is, now that we've moved the crab really close, I probably shouldn't use the long toms anymore. I'm going to ignore that for this particular round. I want to see how much damage the crab takes. If any. The crab did not take any damage. Okay.
Good to go.
That's good to know. I don't know if that's going to stay that way.
Firing on target.
No, that almost certainly hit the crab.
Reporting internal damage.
Yeah, that's the problem with the artillery. Okay, he didn't take much damage.
Orders.
Firing on target. It's go time.
Okay. Dear crab, can you melee this thing? What do you mean you can only charge it? Oh my god, the only place he can melee it from is over here. That's insane.
Aye, aye.
All right.
Copy that.
We're gonna have to melee this thing to death.
Confirm.
Do you have a broken actuator before I start sprinting? No, amazingly enough, you do not.
I got you.
So if I start sprinting with a broken actuator and fall over and the leg explodes, I will feel really silly.
Waiting for orders. Aye, aye. Engaging.
Good to go.
Oh, it's going to be so long before the Tyrannus is like
Copy that.
in place to do any damage.
Standing by.
It's so unfortunate. Okay. Now, does this harm
Confirmed.
the crab? That did not. It's like this incredible game
Waiting
of
for orders.
do we tag the crab by accident?
Here we go.
That probably didn't either.
Commander?
And we're going to run out of ammo for these things in the very near future anyway, so
Copy that.
that hit the crab. But again, not too much.
Tech warriors, show them what you got.
Ready for orders.
Okay, can we melee this thing? Yes, we certainly can. Okay, here we go.
Moving out.
Love to be able to see what was happening. Did it get meleeed? Did it not? What's happening here?
Orders. Affirmative.
This has turned into just the most ridiculous mission.
Waiting for orders. On the move.
I really wish the Tyrannus still had a leg.
Good to go. Understood. Moving fast. On it.
I'm here.
Okay, we are going to move the long toms
Affirmative.
because I'm curious to see. We'll spot for King.
Commander?
Side
Let's
slip.
get fired up. There's work to do.
Let's go this way.
Affirmative.
Because I want to be able to spot her for the Tyrannus and see if we can somehow make the Tyrannus faster. Even though I highly doubt that that's a thing we can do.
Aye, aye.
I guess we'll find out.
Acknowledged.
I feel like if we hadn't lost the fourth long tom, we'd have gotten through all the turrets fast enough that we might actually have been
Hell yeah.
in much better shape than we are now.
Orders.
No, not
Ready
yet.
for orders. Acknowledged.
Let's not overheat.
Copy that.
So let's
Ready for
continue
orders.
where we left off with our slow
Yep.
process of getting this thing dead.
Double time. Let's go. All weapons. Go.
We're gonna have to find a point where...
Receiving you.
Okay, let's real quick... Oop, not that. Let's take a look. This thing has 19,791 in terms of armor.
Standing by.
Let's just melee this thing.
Putting my weight into it.
It should have... Okay, so it did take like almost 500 damage there. That's good. That's break pirates out of prison with enemy weight. Oh, one of those attack and defend missions.
Standing by.
Those are always like the fact that
Ready for orders.
It's not Nasty. Nasty's not who I was after. Damn it.
Understood. Moving fast.
Yeah, the problem with those ones is
Good to
that,
go.
like, you absolutely can, like, get overwhelmed with those very rapidly. It does not... Oh, we're so close to being able to spot her for the Tyrannus. It is... Oh, we should have spotted for Butch.
Yes, Commander. Come on, people. Let's
That
make it
feels
happen.
foolish of me.
Moving at full throttle.
But the first time I did one of those attack and defend missions,
Receiving you.
in the base game, I treated it like a regular mission and just tried to wait out
Move order.
every single wave that was going to come down. And it did. It technically worked, but it was not a good solution to the problem. And, you know, depending in BTA, depending on what they drop and where they drop it, you can be in trouble pretty rapidly.
Commander?
Okay, the Emperor needs to get into the water, actually.
Full speed, no target. On it.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, that's right. We're going to hit reserve.
Waiting for my opening.
And I want
Waiting for orders.
ping. Can you spot her for the Tyrannus? Yes. The next question is, having spotted for the Tyrannus,
Commander.
can the Tyrannus can still only move one square or one hex a turn. Oh well. Someday we'll be close enough to shoot this thing. That's going to be great. I'm going to be very happy
I'm
with that.
receiving you. Confirmed.
All right.
Holding and cooling.
Knowing what we know now about the nature of Spotter and how it does not, in fact, help in any way
10-4.
with getting the Tyrannus where it needs to be,
Locking on with all weapon systems.
I'm not going to worry about it.
Waiting for orders. Good to go.
Yep. Hit it as hard as you can. I have never liked Thunderbolts.
Show 'em what you got.
I'm sure they're fine machines. I don't know why I have such
Standing by.
a problem with them. 660 damage. Nice. That's pretty solid damage from the crab. In this particular instance, the crab is out damaging all three long toms. We are getting more damage out of just that.
Orders?
Water spout.
I'm on 'em.
Oh, the dropship is stressed now. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the Thunderbolt that causes it to not perform up to expectations, but
Orders.
I think I have been biased against them since the first time I ever ran
Moving
into
to
one.
position.
It's like, oh, what's that mech? I've never seen it before. And I got like a 40-ton mech behind it. I shot it in the back once, and it exploded. Because it turns
Yes,
out that
Commander.
keeping ammo in your center torso is actually a really bad idea. Public service announcement. Don't store ammo where your engine is. It doesn't work out well. But I think at that point I was
damage.
just like,
Damn it.
you know what? I don't like these.
Roger. Venting heat.
And on paper, they should be great. They should be a fine machine.
Waiting for orders.
I have no
Hunkering down.
idea what
Hell yeah.
causes them
It's
to
on
not
now.
be.
Ready for orders.
Maybe it's a bad mix
On
of
my way.
weapons? I don't know.
Standing by.
Okay, the Emperor can jump into the
Jumping.
water. And now that it's in the water, it's gonna sink. Well, more heat.
Engaging with target.
Oh, the dropship has panicked. Will the dropship pilot eject? I wonder.
Yep.
If we do enough damage.
All right, let's move. Firing.
I wonder if the problem with the
No
the
Gauss
Thunderbolt
rifle ammo left.
is just bad,
Commander.
bad range brackets. Like for the weapons that it uses most of the time.
On the move.
Okay, so these are technically rear attacks that it is taking right now. Or that we are taking on it right now. So getting to this side of it
Go time.
is actually really good for us because it will cause
Good to go.
us to deal more damage.
Roger.
Good to go.
Someday,
Moving out.
someday the Tyrannus will get there.
Orders. Copy that.
Okay, we're out of Gauss rifle ammo,
I got you.
so now we're just down to the lasers.
Yes, Commander.
And amazingly, no, not that. We have to make sure we're in melee mode.
Targeting physical attack.
Because we're going to melee a dropship to death. It's basically what this has come down to. I wish that we had a better solution. But here we are.
Tech warriors, show them what you got.
You
Yes,
do
Commander.
what you can with what you have.
Roger. Full speed.
These guys are going to help as best
Locked
they are
on. Rear
able.
armor.
But
Yes, Commander.
this one's going to take a minute. And the Tyrannus is... It might eventually maybe contribute. Maybe.
Confirmed.
I'm just going to park you right
Moving to full throttle.
there.
Copy that.
So we can just ignore the 15% damage reduction that it's constantly got by moving into the rear arc.
Got it.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah. It's on now.
Ready for orders.
Oh, this is going to take so long. And amazingly enough, it's the left side of it that is somehow getting damaged more than anything else.
Putting my weight into it.
My guess is that when we melee it, it's just picking a side at random and dealing damage to that side.
I'm on them.
Waiting for orders.
Which one's closer to the dropship? I guess that one. What's your weapons range? What happens if I try to attack the ground? Where... Oh, can I just... No weapon can fire. Alright, you know what? I don't actually care that much.
Waiting for orders. Firing at enemy 6.
Yeah, see, those were shots that went to the... Oh, I guess that'd be the right side, actually. Dang it.
Got it.
Tech warriors, show them what you got.
Good to go.
Okay, closer.
Location confirmed.
Ever closer.
Ready for orders.
That was a big mistake on my part, blowing up the legs on the... Well, leg on the Tyrannus with my own artillery.
Location confirmed.
I should have thought that one through a little bit more. I did not.
Firing all weapons. Confirmed. 10-4.
Oh. So has anybody read any good books lately?
Waiting for orders. I copy.
It's go time. Yep. Target locked on enemy 6, Skipper.
Eventually we're going to get down to structure on this thing. I do wish that they would eject.
Seizing you.
Like, the pilot's panicked. He knows what's happening. Come on.
Locked on for physical attack. I'm out of SRMs.
As I have not been reading
Order.
anything that we get weapons from the Tyrannus now.
Engaging target.
The Tyrannus is contributing, maybe.
Orders. Confirmed.
But I read really boring, like, documents at work.
Reserving action.
And that's not nice. Like, that's not fun to talk about.
Hell yeah. It's on now.
Standing by.
It is a little rough when it's like, oh, yeah, I went to school for so long. So that I could engineer PowerPoints and PDFs. Let me tell you. Just makes my day every time I open one of those. I assume the same is true of everybody else, but...
Confirmed. Here we go.
Wait, whose pilot is it? Oh, he took a head tap. Okay. For a brief moment, I thought the dropship pilot was getting punched in the face and was going to pass out, and I was going to be very pleased.
Location confirmed.
Some more fantastic camera angles from Battletech here, in case you wanted to look at lighting effects on mud. If you didn't want to look at that, you would be forgiven, because I didn't either.
It's go time.
Yes, Commander. Heading out. Locked on.
Adventures of the Starship Satori.
Commander?
I have heard of neither of those, but both sound like they could be interesting.
Orders?
No, 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 no. Oh, I did not want the brace button there.
Standing by.
I mean, it's not like it's a huge amount of damage that we missed, but ugh. We didn't need that. We're gonna run out of APM ammo.
I'm out of short-range missiles.
Yep. Those are prolific series for 6 books apiece.
Respect warriors? Show them what you got.
Ready for orders.
There are not very many authors who can turn out, you know, that many books in a
Got it.
particular series.
Got it.
Piers Anthony could do it. I don't know how that dude wrote as many books as he did, but if only they were better.
Receiving you. Roger that.
Oh, thank
Go
goodness.
time.
I don't know how we just destroyed this thing,
Enemy down.
but it's done. We did it. Oh,
Mission successful.
oh, thank goodness it's over. Hooray, we did it. Now we just have to, we lose reputation with the Screaming Eagles. Oh no. Ammo costs 248,000 C-bills in ammo. Like everything is damaged. Or possibly destroyed. Like that. Oh, I wonder if we'll get our long toms back. Because the game does say, like, hey, don't bring things, you might lose them. Night Star. We get a whole Night Star. Pretty happy with that. Do we want a Devastator? We could get a Devastator. I'm not sure we want one. There's a lot of stuff in here. And unfortunately, we're out in the periphery, so... Or maybe fortunately. 5 core 240s, good lord. Okay, we are going to not really take any of this. Do we have any of these? Just one. We'll think on that for a moment. Maybe we're going to take that. Maybe we won't. So here's a charger, and we have part of another charger in the hold. So we'll be able to put together an entire charger, an entire alicorn, definitely an entire Devastator. Do we have anything else? Stalkers. 85 tons? No. This thing isn't working. Do we have stalker parts? No. We have 6M. We have one part of a single model of stalker. So we will not be able to build the stalker if we get it. Let's call this good. Do we have rifleman parts? 60 tons. We do have rifleman parts, yes. Let's just grab those. This will get us a bunch of stuff. And then we'll get a bunch of additional things when they feed us the stuff that we didn't ask for but get because it's a contract. Okay, and now we have to repair so much stuff. I have no idea if this was worth it. It very well may not have been. But we do get to say that we did it. Oh, and we get a loot box. What's in the loot box? A cash payment of not enough to cover the damage that was done. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks. All right. So we did only get one person injured. Step one, let's check the vehicle bay and see if the long toms, yeah, they're fine. We got all of them back. Everything's great. These are both fine. Wait, what's in this Roshnu? VRMs. Okay, that's the VRM Roshnu. Step one is going to be to see if we can fix this thing, which I don't think that we're going to be able to do. Because I don't think do we have 6 double strength prototype heat sinks left? I'm not 100% sure that we do. Oh yeah, we've got 13 of them? Where the hell do those things keep coming from? All right, sweet. All right, so Exchanger 3, huh? I don't know where heat exchangers go. Like, I don't know which part of anything they live inside. It's possible that they're over here. It's possible that they're not. We may simply not have one. That would be awkward. Heat sinks, compact engines, and various other sizes of engine. Okay. It's looking like we don't have one of those exchanger-y thingies. We do have oh, here's a heat negator. Okay, heat controller. That's where I would expect heat exchangers to live too, is in whatever space this is in. Controllers and negators being things. Okay. We lost a clan ER PPC, so weapons wise, ER PPC, and then ER large lasers. Not the clan version, the regular version. Our heat efficiency goes to poop very rapidly. Let's get those heat sinks back in. Oh, negators and controllers are in here, so yeah, the exchanger has got to be something that we're going to have to find one of those. Because 20% weapon heat is just an astonishing amount for a mech like this. There's no way to account for that elsewhere. 1, 2, 3, 5. 6, I guess. Put one up in the head. I don't know. Heatsink freezer. What? Cannot be mounted with anything other than standard heat sinks and cannot be engine mounted. Oh, that's bizarre. That's got to be some community content stuff right there. Okay, so we have our large lasers in. We have an ERPPC in. We have space for one more ERPPC. And that puts us to 3 tons remaining. Oh, we're missing a lower arm actuator. Whoops, let's fix that real fast. We would like accuracy from a lower arm actuator. Defense plus. What does this get us? +1 defense, 40 stability threshold. That's the same one. Interesting. XL gyros. Huh. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it's interesting to think about. Okay, what happens if we strip this out? Because the clan one is gone now. We only have one. I don't see a reason to carry just one. Oh, we're in ammo. Oops. Just put ERPPCs in both arms. We have 2 tons remaining. For the moment, we can just put some additional heat sinks in. It gains 26 heat a turn. Not ideal, but it will in fact work. At least for the moment. First thing we could do is actually go to the store and just look at what equipment is available for purchase. And if they have a heat exchanger. They don't. They do have a union dropship contract. We've already done that once. And now that we've done the Overlord, I feel satisfied. I don't feel the need to do anything more in that regard. Yeah, there's not a whole lot in the store here. Okay, let's go back to the Mac Bay and continue fixing all of this garbage. It'll take 1 day to fix the king crab. The pile driver needs more help than that. Oh, wow, the pile driver needs so much help. Holy crap. That is everything is missing. Well, okay, that's not true. It's got a lower arm actuator over here, and it has double heat sinks in the legs. But otherwise, it's everything. Oh my god, this thing got trounced. Okay. Sanctuary XL engine. I'm pretty sure it had Sanctuary double heat sinks. Yep, it sure did. E-cooling +2. Good old engine coolers. What size was the core? 300. Good thing we have 7 of those just hanging around. Okay, so this thing needs a lower arm actuator. Over here, it gets 4 gamma cannons, which hopefully I have in stock. I do. 2, 3, 4. Stabilized weapon, huh? -3 recoil with ranged weapons. Do these have recoil? I think this thing is energy only. It has no ballistic platform, no ballistic hardpoints at all, but offers reduced recoil. What a bizarre version of the pile driver this is. Okay, next steps. So we've got that, we've got those, we got that, we've got that. 2, 3. So it looks like it has three double heat sinks to throw in of the sanctuary variety. 1, 2, 3. There, we'll do that just to spread them around. This is already almost certainly not worth this 30 days to fix this thing. Oh my god.
Right.
Thankfully, most of this isn't like our standard gear. We usually run different stuff. Okay, so the Tyrannus just needs a leg fixed. And we lost a double heatsink, not a problem. That's easy fix.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be
The
too hard.
Goliath has... Okay. What did we lose? Ultimately, the Goliath lost the PPC, the fire control system for it, a medium lance, and 2 heatsinks. That's it. That feels like way less than I thought it was going to be. I don't think... Do I have fire control systems for PPC anymore? Oh, I do. Look at that. PPC fire control system, and then just... We had a medium lance because I was angry about things. I don't know if it's strictly necessary to have the lance. It can't hurt, except if you're the adversary, in which case, yes, it can hurt. But I'm not sure that it's crazy important for it to be there. What is sanctuary heat sinks, huh? Okay. Seems to me like 1 in each leg. Well, yeah, 1 in each leg, I guess. Why not? Actually, well, all right. The mech bay is kind of broken now, so we're just gonna hit. Except, how do I? Okay. That list of things was so large that I couldn't find the button to click and make it better. Oh no. Shoot. Alright, this had a Clan XL engine in it, and it would appear that it is dead. And I don't believe we have a Clan XL engine to replace it with. That is extremely unfortunate. This had heavy ferro armor. Do we even have heavy ferro anymore? That may have been our only heavy ferro. Okay. The Awesome is officially, like, completely trashed in a way that means we can't just put it back the way it was. It needs to be repaired. It needs to be rebuilt in a different configuration for it to be a viable mech. So as much as I love running this thing with 3 gamma cannons on it. I don't think we can do that anymore. I think that, unfortunately, that time is behind us. It's too bad, really. It was a lot of fun. Ferrovanadium armor to reduce damage and keep us more survivable. We'll consider switching to ferrofibrous if we need to. Engine core, real quick. Let's start with an XL engine and a core. Do we go with 340? Oh, it's well, all right. So what did it have in it? I think it had a 300. Yeah, it had a 300. What does that give us in terms of movement? That makes it a 4.6. If we strip this out and put in a 340, it gets faster. It becomes a 4.7. 360? 5.7. There we go. Okay. And that gives us 30 tons worth of stuff to play with. Location designator, still fine. Weapons. What do we want to do with this? It's now faster. And can pick the targets it is shooting at with high degree of accuracy. Hold on. Speaking of high degree of accuracy, have an actuator. I'm so sad that Heavy Pharaoh and the clan stuff, the clan XL engine is gone. That's such a shame. Pretty grumpy. How many large lances can we fit on this thing? Okay. Well, now we are definitely overheating if we pull the trigger, so let's try to fix that. Heat sink. Oop, no, not the double prototype. Okay, and so somehow we now have... Oh, we still have a delta of 28 heat. That's a lot of heat. How much heat do these things put out? 30 heat versus a gamma cannon's... Oh my god, the lances put out more heat than the gamma cannons do. What the heck? How does that make any sense? It doesn't. Gamma cannons put out so little heat. That's crazy. Insanity PPCs. These things are hilarious. They're not good at all, though. Binary PPCs. Comedy option bleepers. How much does a gamma cannon weigh? 13 tons. Oh, yes. I am on the record on stream extensively talking about how bothered I get by the fact that so much of this stuff is lasers. It's all photons. The directed X-ray cannon, the gamma cannon, all of the lasers, they're all just photons. It's all photons. They're all lasers. Full stop. But yeah, I just... Anyway, you know what? Rule of cool. It's science fiction. I'm just going to have to be good with it. I'm just going to, yeah, that's all. We just have to be okay with it. What do we do with this thing? Maybe large lances aren't the answer. Oh, that's not what I wanted, though. Repair everything. God damn it. Now I have to put everything back in. Good lord. Alright, 360, which, if we don't have an XL engine, makes this thing immediately overweight because the engine is so big. Whoops. Okay, let's do a 300. Let's move to... What happens if we put in a... Oh, if we put in a dense engine, it's going to go insane. But a light engine... Pull the gamma cannon out. Put the correct heatsink kit back in. For armor, let's just go with... Maybe we go with like full ferrofibrous. Because we weren't running out of space last time, so we can probably spare the additional crit slots. Do we just go with like a grip of light PPCs? Oh, we're missing the thing. You know what I mean, the thing. That's a lot of light PPCs. And that still leaves us with 18 tons worth of stuff. If it's altered anything, it's probably going to have to have altered neutrinos, because there's a neutrino cannon in here. What's this? The neutrino projector cannon, which fires neutrinos at things. And boy, howdy, let me tell you how much that one bothers me. Because neutrinos don't interact with anything. That's like their defining characteristic as particles. So we do 125 damage at range, and we had been doing... How much does the gamma cannon do? We had been doing 240. So we are currently at like less than... No, just a little bit over half of our previous damage output. Now, that said, we're also way short on weight. And maybe the answer is to fill this thing up with like some weird stuff. Ooh, our heat is kind of out of control now. And what's our damage looking like? Only 165. This is honestly kind of pitiful. Those don't help, not even a little bit. See, these things produce so much heat that just putting one of them in makes things terrible. I mean, anything works, right? We can just make it up. Okay, here we go. We are now at the same damage, but our heat efficiency is absolutely terrible. Okay, so here's where we begin throwing in heat sinks. Actually, hold on. How much does one of these reduce our heat issue by? Because we're at a delta of 83 heat, and we put in one of these bad boys, and we're at a delta of 78. So that was 5 heat. So it was functionally not as good as a double heatsink, although it takes up half the space that a double heatsink does. So if we find ourselves running short on space and not knowing where to put something, you know what, we'll put that there. And then we are still quite a bit short, so what we're gonna do is switch from a light engine to an extra light. And we are going to continue piling heat sinks into the torso sections of this poor machine. This poor machine. And then the arms too. This is pretty standard for what happens to an awesome. Just heat sinks everywhere. Okay, and we are out of crit slots. We have half a ton remaining. Our heat delta is 29. What does this produce? 15. It weighs 3 tons. We can pull one of these out. Those there. Put an ERPPC in the arms. Put these in here. That leaves us with 1 crit slot to go. 2 crit slots. 2 crit slots is a heatsink. And we are now down to a delta of 8 heat. We have ferrofibrous armor, and we have not quite the same damage output that we had previously. We're about 20 points shy. But we have 2.5 tons remaining, even though we're out of crit space. We could throw that into armor, but I'm going to try something really silly here. So 340. Oop, we are overweight. 320 puts us less than half a ton overweight. All right, well, we'll go with 300, and then we'll just increase the amount of armor we carry. There's nothing wrong with being beefier. What happens if we hit max armor? Oh, wow. We hit max armor and we're still a little bit shy. Is there a place for us to put something else? Oh, I forgot the lower arm actuator. Oops. Oh well. We have less than half a ton wasted on this. I'm going to go ahead and call this good. Oh. Cancel. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wow. Can't believe that. All right, hold on. 1, 2. E-cooling +2. There we go. Why are you now saying we have a heat delta of 10? That's silly. We can fix the majority of that by going and grabbing one more double heatsink and putting it right there, and now we're half a ton overweight. So we're going to strip some armor off the back. Because really, if someone is shooting us in the back, it's our own fault. All right, there we go. Look at that. And now our heat delta should be like 4 heat. Good job, us. We're making it work. I can't believe I forgot about the e-cooling system. That's really goofy. The problem with Sanctuary Tech is that the engine heat sinks aren't as good as the heat sinks regularly. Engine heat sinks, I think, for Sanctuary Tech only reduce heat by 5, not by 6, like you would get out of a standard or clan heatsink setup. Why is this the case? It just is.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Okay, so, 47 days later, we'll have everybody back up and running and everything will be amazing. Let's advance time a little bit.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, so a bunch of stuff is done. ITZY is still out of commission. Let's get the Omega back. Unauthorized mech use. Who's cook? It was the cook. What? Motion sensor. Do we hire the cook? Hell yeah. This is amazing. Did we just hire our cook as a mech warrior? Please tell me we hired the cook. And please tell me... Is it Floppy?
Good to go.
Floppy is the worst name. Her call sign is clearly Cook. Oh, and I can't customize her because she's a Kickstarter pilot. Ah. God. Why? I should just fire her right now. Anyway, we'll leave her as she is. I can't believe that they made her call sign not Cook. And come on, let her cook. Like there's so many opportunities for... That's pretty bad, but you know what? I'll take it. Sounds good to me. Better off in the mech than in the kitchen. Okay. So if we get the Omega back... Okay, so the Awesome and the Pile Driver are still busted. We should actually have like a full swath of mechs that we can take out. And oh, hey, we had a Night Star that we like salvaged and stuff. Here, let's put an alicorn together.
It's cleared for fighting.
Nobody cares about alicorns, but we're gonna put it together anyway. Okay, what's this? 9FC replaces the Gauss rifles with LBX autocannons that are not as destructive as the weapon they replace. So this is a faster Fed Suns Night Star. What is this? Originally developed for use in the Solaris Arena. Ultra AC-20, LBX-20, blah, blah, blah. It has jump jets. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life. Alright, but nothing we can't fix via the application of Mech Bay. And Night Stars are really good. Just the concept of here, I'm going to run this very, very slow thing directly up to you. It's a 3-5 mech. It's carrying a bunch of AC-20s. The objective is to be in your face and shoot you a bunch, except almost everything is faster than you. So in Solaris, where it's Gladiator Arena, this makes sense. In the real world, this machine is garbage. and probably needs to be addressed. However, that is going to have to happen next time, because it is late and I have to get to the office in the morning. Despite the fact that I wish they would simply pay me to stay home, they keep telling me no, I have to do things for them. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming and hanging out. Vertigo Hunter, Rogue Heart, there's the Church of the Evidence Fish was in here at some point, and so was Walla Mala, I believe. And I think I saw Olo in there somewhere too. All kinds of people came out of the woodwork this evening. Excellent. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing me very barely, by the skin of my teeth, succeed in taking care of that dropship. And yeah, we'll be back on Sunday for more Armored Core as we work our way through New Game Plus Plus, and we figure out what's going on with All Mind and her extremely suspicious behavior. So if you want to see Robot Mercenaries from a slightly different angle, Saturday or Sunday will be Armored Core 6. And with that, I hope everybody has an excellent Friday and then weekend. Is there anyone that we usually raid who is currently doing anything? Ilian is playing something called Slice and Dice, and Ilian is pretty chill. We're gonna go raid Ilian. I don't know what Slice and Dice is, but maybe we'll find out. Let's see here. Push the start raid button. All right, everybody. Thank you very much, everyone, again. I appreciate you all. And we'll see you on Sunday. Bye.